Good morning, YouTubers. It's Bill. Today is Tuesday, the 30th of July, I think, and today is our day apart, our day alone. Good idea to schedule one of those. As you can tell by my voice, laryngitis is approaching, and the problem is I think I've been too bossy. I've been yelling too much. So I'm going to be quieter today and hopefully get my voice back. Also, you notice over my shoulder, they're inspecting the stern anchor. Kind of interesting work. Okay, stick around. I'm going over to Hamilton. Come on along. Olivia! Olivia! Is there anybody? Are you Olivia? Are you Olivia?
No.
Is there an Olivia here? Olivia! Where are you? Oh, are you Olivia?
Yes.
Here's your card.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your sodas today. This is the Royal Bermuda Yacht Club. And I went and talked to the secretary today, and the secretary says that they have a burgee. Yes, it's a blue triangular sail, a flag with the crown, and but what they don't do is they don't exchange them and they don't sell them. So out of luck getting them to exchange for one of the Redondo Beach Yacht Club for my parents. And this is the harbor right outside of the yacht club, and you can see some of the sailboats that are up on a dry ramp, and there are some on dry storage, and some of course floating. The dinghies are right around the corner. I don't know what they're called, but all over the island you see this kind of a flower. So very pretty. Well, I made it to the Royal Hamilton Amateur Dinghy Club, RHADC, and this is their burgee and their flag, and this is the yacht club, and it's a beautiful place. Look out over the harbor. They have a burgee here, but the president is on vacation and the secretary is in a meeting, so can't get one today. But that's the town of Hamilton, and it doesn't look like it's very far away, but honestly, I tell you, I walked from there and it's a long way. It is. It's like at least a kilometer or two. This is a model of the Bermuda racing dinghy. You can see it's a relatively small boat, long bowsprit, long boom, tall mast, and 14 feet overall, but displaces a ton. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of lead in the keel, lead in the hull. That's a Bermuda racing dinghy. This is the burgee of the Royal Hamilton Amateur Dinghy Club. And I'm back in Hamilton. Yes, I did take the taxi. Thank you. Quite a few sailing dinghies out today. But I don't think these are the Bermuda racing dinghies. I don't think they are. Some more sailing dinghies. Small boats, really, not dinghies. These are not the famous Bermuda racing dinghies, but they are. There's an awful lot of them out here today, and they're having a great time sailing. Good wind on Hamilton Sound. This is the other ferry boat coming back from the dockyards to Hamilton, so that's what we look like when we're out on the water. Powered by water jets. In fact, they spray the water out. And that's it. A great ride on the ferry from Hamilton to dockyards. I'm sorry. Now let's see if I can find the Wi-Fi zone and the museum. Well, this is part of the Naval Dockyards area, and this is the victualizing court. And this entrance is to the Frog and Onion Pub, and beyond there, I believe, is the museum. Let's go. Of course, it is a pub, and I could stop. But no. I'm going to the museum. The Bermuda Maritime Museum, right over there. Right there. Now, this is something you don't see every day on the tour, or maybe you do every day on this tour, but there's a sheep gate. Please close the gate after you go through so the sheep don't get out. I guess that's what that means. Let's see more. This building is called Dainty. I don't know what that means. Inside this building called Dainty, there are a couple of small tenders and a large sailing vessel called Dainty. It's on a How do they get it in here? Better yet, how will they get it out? I'm gonna guess it's never going out. But someday this may be restored. And so here's a place to keep it until then. Well, that's interesting. Honestly, they should have thought about, a better door, a bigger door. Well, these are iron anchors, and they have been out here in the weather, it seems to me, for quite some time. On top of this artillery mount, which now has anchors. And there's a bent anchor, isn't it? Very interesting. Substantial anchors and a maritime screw propeller. And the ribs of a steel ship, or steel ribs of a ship. Here are a couple of artillery training points where you could swivel it around and aim the cannon where you wanted it to. And there's a muzzle loading cannon right there. Well, this is what an artillery shell looks like, or looked like. I do hope they're disarmed. Looks like the fuse is gone from the nose. Well, here are the flags and the cruise ships, the 2 cruise ships that are in port. And this may be the main entrance to the Maritime Museum. So there's some very interesting ship models here. And here's an example of a racing sailboat, it looks like. And some very nice things regarding Bermuda life. This is a mural room, and this is a door which, we don't want to open. But it's a very interesting mural room. It reminds me of Diego Garcia's paintings in Mexico City. And a staircase down. Here's an example with artillery shells of one of the cannons and another one. Cannon on a carriage. These are some of the lower levels of the museum. Oh, and here's a bagpipe and a sailor suit. Very interesting. Oh, and an air conditioner, my favorite part of the museum. Oh my gosh, have I told you how hot it is here? Wow, it's hot. There's a picture of one of the flying boats which patrolled the area. And this is a beautiful model of a Corvette with one gun and some depth charges. Very nicely done. So this is also very interesting. In the center of that house that you've seen me enter, there's an atrium with a fountain and a garden. It's in a state of disrepair now, but you can imagine that this was a very nice cooling shaft in the days before air conditioning was invented. One of the nicest features about this house, I think, is the large covered porch, which provides shade for the building most of the time. This is a beautiful meeting room, a dining room perhaps, a model of a wonderful naval ship. This is the HMS, HMS Bermuda, a light cruiser it looks like. On this table and over here, you see another dining room and 2 additional ships. Beautiful model detail. And as the sign says, this is the commissioner's room. And if you come in here, you see, wow, that's quite a meeting room with the beautiful maritime artwork on the walls. Pewter trophies, cups. Wow, some beautiful stuff. I like this. In fact, I think we should do our house this way. This would be a fine way, an excellent way to decorate, don't you think? Sorry, I screwed up. Okay, hello YouTubers, it's Bill and Mom and
Nancy.
And what are we doing, Nancy?
We are relaxing in the pool.
That's right. And how is the water?
The water is fabulous.
Tranquilo.
It's calm. There are no waves and wakes as there were when it was underway.
That's
No
right.
sharks.
No sharks. Although there could be because it's salt water.
Yes.
Oh,
It's absolutely delightful.
Yes, it is.
You pick up your feet and you float.
Exactly. Right. And so far, a good day. All the shopping is done, and we're departing in approximately...
Well, okay, all the shopping on land is done.
All the shopping we're going to do here is done, and we're leaving in about an hour. So
Here
keep
being the boat, or here being the
vessel is leaving.
island.
all the shopping we're going to do in Bermuda is done. Done.
Thank you.
And I still have laryngitis from talking too much.
And the cruise vessel is leaving today at 5 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6:01.
You all have to be back
get
on board.
on.
Back aboard by 6. Or a plan 2, which is, live here forever. Okay, stick around. There's more tonight. Hello, YouTubers. It's Bill and
Nancy.
Ray.
Jim and Mom and Dad. And here we are on the port side now, watching the island of Bermuda go by as we leave the harbor. And sorry that my voice is so bad, but I've been telling everybody what to do for 5 days now, and I've just worn out my voice.
Yeah, I believe we're starboard.
I don't know if you can really see this very well, but we're leaving the harbor and we're taking the North Passage, North Channel, and there are very deep, very shallow areas next to the marked channel. So here's buoy number 24 at the edge of a very shallow area. You could probably stand up there and walk. Well, of course, you couldn't walk very far, and you have a long way to go. But it's a beautiful place, and we're glad we were here.
Well,
Yes.
where are we on this map?
Okay.
This is the Royal.
We've left here, and now we're up about here. We're probably heading up this way.
Oh, we're not coming down along here?
No, we're this part of the island over. It's Waiter Appreciation Night, and this is fun.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to
The
our
last
beautiful
time they
Great
did
Gatsby
that,
dining
it was
room.
better because they were
First,
dancing.
by the round of applause, we
They
would
were
like to
just-
know how much you
Well, YouTubers, that brings to an end the day on the island of Bermuda, and the sun is setting now. So we're wrapping up for the night. Parents are still having dessert at the table, so we're out here about to get the sunset. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. This is day 5. Good night.